Let me tell you something, folks. Wealth isn't an accident. It's not some magical blessing that lands on a few lucky people. It's a decision, a series of daily, disciplined decisions that most people aren't willing to make. Everyone wants to be wealthy, but very few want to live like it before they get there. You see, the problem isn't that people don't make enough money that they don't know what to do with what they already have. They spend every dollar like it's on fire, chasing an image, chasing approval, chasing that next shiny thing that makes them look successful, instead of being successful. Wealthy people think differently. They act differently. They live on purpose. They don't depend on debt. They don't waste their time trying to impress people who don't even care about them. They understand that real freedom, financial freedom, comes from saying no to what everyone else says yes to. So today, I want to talk to you straight, no fluff, no excuses. I'm going to share 5 principles that will build wealth in your life. Every single time, if you'll actually do them. But here's the catch. You've got to do them. You've got to stop scrolling through social media wishing your life looked like someone else's highlight reel and start building your own real life, step by step, dollar by dollar, decision by decision. First, let us be clear. The thing that separates wealthy people from broke people isn't intelligence, it's discipline. You don't have to be a genius to win with money. You don't need a fancy degree, and you don't need to come from a rich family. What you need is to be consistent. Wealth comes from small, smart, consistent choices that compound over time. It's saying no when everyone else says yes. It is driving a car that's paid for while your neighbor leases a new one every 2 years. It's packing your lunch instead of eating out 5 days a week. It's telling yourself, I'm not broke, I'm just pre-wealthy, because you know where you're going and you've got a plan to get there. People who stay broke live for today. They tell themselves, I deserve it, I work hard, I'll pay it off later, but later never comes. Later turns into years of debt, stress, and sleepless nights. Meanwhile, the disciplined person ends up with peace, and peace is better than stuff. A budget isn't a prison, it's permission. It's you telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. You want to know how wealthy people stay wealthy? They track their money. They make every dollar obey them. Most people, on the other hand, live paycheck to paycheck, not because they don't make enough, but because they've never told their money what to do. You cannot build wealth if your idea of a plan is hope. Hope is not a financial strategy. Discipline is. Now let's talk about debt, because this one is huge. The world has lied to you. It told you that debt is normal, that you need a credit card to build credit, or a car payment to have a reliable car. That's all nonsense. You cannot build wealth when everything you earn goes to someone else. You're working for the bank, the credit card company, and the car dealer instead of your own future. Every time you borrow money, you give up freedom. The borrower is slave to the lender. That's not just an old proverb. That's reality. Wealthy people understand this. They don't buy things they can't afford. They save up, they pay cash, and they enjoy the feeling of actually owning what they have. Because ownership feels different. It feels peaceful. Let me tell you something. Debt is not a tool. It's a trap. The moment you stop believing that debt is your friend and start treating it like the enemy it is, you take the first real step toward wealth. And when you do, something amazing happens. You start to have money left over. That's where saving and investing come in. You need an emergency fund so you don't go running back to debt every time life throws you a curveball, because it will. The car will break down. The roof will leak. But when you're ready for it, it doesn't wreck you. You handle it, you move on, and your plan keeps going. Once you've got that foundation, you start investing, not gambling. Not chasing get-rich-quick schemes, but real, long-term, boring investing that works every single time. The magic isn't in timing the market. It's in time in the market . It's about letting compound growth do the heavy lifting while you keep showing up, year after year. But there's something even deeper that separates the wealthy from the broke: mindset. If you think broke, you'll stay broke. Wealth starts in your head before it shows up in your bank account. I've seen people making average incomes who decide, I'm done living like this. They sell the car, cut up the credit cards, start budgeting, and within a few years, they're debt-free. Then they start saving and investing. And suddenly, they're the ones people look at and say, they're lucky. But it's not luck, it's intentionality, it's sacrifice, it's grit. You've got to be willing to live differently if you want different results. Stop buying things you don't need to impress people you don't even like. You are the CEO of your own household. You make the decisions. You write the future. The truth is simple. If you work hard, live below your means, avoid debt, and invest steadily over time, you will build wealth, period. The math works every time. The only variable is you. Maybe right now you're in a place where money feels tight. Maybe you're tired and frustrated. Listen to me, you are not a failure. You're not stuck. You can change this. You can start today. You've got to get angry at being broke. You've got to stop making peace with debt. You have to draw a line in the sand and say, I'm done living paycheck to paycheck. I'm done being a slave to payments. From now on, I control my money. That kind of determination changes everything. That's where wealth begins. And if you stay the course, one day you'll wake up and realize you've done it. The debts are gone, the savings are real, you're free, and you'll look